So today we're still in Amish country and we're going to see the Harvest Thrift Store in Wilmot, Ohio. And this is always a great stop for us because they have a big variety. And they actually have two stores that are kind of the same. They have an annex store, which is a store with all the glassware and housewares. And then they have this store, which has more clothing and those types of things. So I always seem to find purses at the store. They have the best purses. There's a little Vera Bradley for 50 cents. There was a beaded purse for $1. Those are no-brainers. They always sell good. People are always looking for purses and little clutches. This one I wasn't sure if it was a Vera Bradley, so I had to check the inside. And there it is. Sometimes the newer Vera Bradleys have different kinds of labels on them. They don't have the little ribbon on the zipper. So you have to check on those things. So I was in this purse section for a while. And then even though this is a clothing store, there is some knickknacks in here, so you got to take a look. Oh, here was a beautiful silver purse. That's a nice old one. Had to pick up on that one. $1. What a deal. And this little blue purse is not old, but it was only $1, so that had to come home with me. This was really interesting. This is a quite old purse. It has a lucite handle on the zipper, and it was $1, and it's quite old. So, of course, I'm looking at anything sparkly that would catch my eye because I like all the bling. But didn't see anything else. So we got some old and some newer purses, but all really nice. This store has a lot of nice items. Their prices are unbelievable. They're very reasonable. Super nice staff. We always come to this store. And it, like I said, it doubled in size. They added an annex. So that was awesome. We hadn't seen that before. And don't forget to please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to keep seeing our videos. So we were looking at the shoes. Sometimes I've even bought some vintage shoes because vintage clothing and vintage shoes are really hot right now. They sell really good. And here's some plates. And this is actually still in the area with more clothing. So you got to look everywhere. They have some dolls and some stuffed animals. Don't typically buy those unless I always look for Stife or something really name brand that would be good. There's a baby section. And this lamp here, I thought it was all wicker, but it was a fooler. It actually was plastic. Otherwise, I would have bought that lamp because that was a cool lamp. There's an upstairs in this first store, so make sure you go upstairs because there's all kinds of games and toys and those types of things. Upstairs and downstairs, kind of scattered throughout. So there's our upstairs and the men's clothing, and there was some Amish clothing upstairs. You can see me grabbing for something there. I saw these cute little Amish dolls and they looked like they were celluloid, so I picked those up. And there was no price, but I took them to the register and I believe she told me it was 50 cents for the pair. I mean, that's a great deal. So cute. So they have pictures and lamps and stationary office supply type of things and some electronic type of things. So this is still in the first store, which focuses more on the clothing. Here was a nice little night light, $3. That's a really good deal. And then I got into the Cat's Meow little block figures. Got a couple of those. I believe they were, though, everything I think was 50 cents or $1. I paid a little bit more for another one that I'm going to find here in a bit. It was a New Year's Eve one for $2,000. I thought was kind of cool. I could have bought a lot more of those, but I try to pick up the more unusual ones that I haven't seen. And here's lots more lamps and more jewelry. They had quite a bit of jewelry in this store, so that was really good to check out. And there's new and old all mixed together. And here's the second store, which is right practically next to each other. And you definitely have to check this one out. This is the one that has the housewares and the figurines and things of that nature. They always have lots of stuff on their porch. And this was decorated very cute. They did a really good job with this new store. I'm not sure when it opened, but it had opened since we had been there. And it's been about 2 years since we've been there because of the COVID pandemic. So they have lots of china, lots of figurines, lots of furniture. I ended up getting this little guy. He was only $1. I think it's for Parmesan cheese. I'm not totally sure, but it looks like an older one. And they have silverware and party goods, some linens, some fabric. I took a look at this. This was a beautiful quilt topper. And the price was right, but it wasn't quilted yet. And sometimes I put them together and sold them, but right now I'm super busy and I don't have time to put it together right. So I passed on that. But they had all kinds of other linens there. Some old, some new. And here are all kinds of decorative items that they have. Very nice stores. Everything's very clean, very organized. People were really sweet in there. Very kind. So there's a nice old bowl. And some more figurines and some compotes. And those were older too. The clear glass for me doesn't always sell as well. I usually look for more colored glass when I'm buying things. I tend to sell that a little bit better, unless it's a real unique pattern. It's real important to know your glass patterns. I used to be in the Depression Glass Club, and I learned a lot through there because Depression glass comes in every color. So it's a good thing to learn about before you start shopping. There's all kinds of pictures there, and there's some furniture. And a nice big store. Definitely worth stopping in when you're in that area. This area in general has lots of thrift stores and lots of antique malls too. So you really could spend several days there going through all these things. We always make it a little vacation. There's a couple nice little figurines. And some plates. I buy decorative plates sometimes, but I don't. It depends on what the subject is, if they sell good or not. Here's some Americana, and stay tuned because I'm going to show you what we got here for our finds and let you know what we paid for them in our campsite at Berlin, Ohio. And here we go. Hi, this is Lou from Lou's Antiques, and I wanted to show you some of the things we got at the resale shop in Wilmot, Ohio. We got quite a bit of jewelry. We got a couple of rhinestone earrings, paid $1.50 a piece. That's kind of a no-brainer. A nice old beaded necklace for $1, and a heart necklace with a tassel for $1. So we did good there. I got lots of purses. I got the silver one for $1. I like those dollar prices. That's the best when you can get things for $1. And then I got a little Vera Bradley for 50 cents. And another little Vera Bradley. This one was, I believe, 50 cents also. So that was nice. We got a couple of Cat's Meows. They're collectible little wooden pieces. They were 50 cents, and this one was $1.50. I got this one because it's for the New Year's 2000, and it's collectible. It looks like it has a battery in the back. Hopefully it works. That the fireworks, I think, lights up on that one, so we'll have to check that one out later. And then we got this little vintage purse for $1. Nice little beaded purse. Super nice. This is all from the same store. And then we got this pouch purse. This is quite old. It's got a lucite pull on it, and a nice old black purse. Beautiful. And that one was also $1. We got this light up. It's a night light, and it was $3. So that was a nice piece. Another purse for $1. This is not old, but for $1, I just thought it was cute. Sometimes you just get things for the cuteness factor. And then I got these two Amish dolls, and I believe they're older because the plastic looks like an older plastic. I think I got them for 50 cents for the pair. So that's what we got at the Wilmot shop. That was great. Great stop. We might have to go back there before we leave. Okay, thanks.